if one is asking who am I, does one ever ask from a point of total absence of knowledge? Okay, let me put it this way. Have you ever asked a question without already having an idea of the answer? Okay, let me put it another way. Whenever you have asked a question, were you open to any answer? Suppose you ask me, what is the time right now? Ask me. 48 p.m. So is the question really open-ended? What did you ask me?
What is the time right now?
I said 48 p.m. Now is the question really open-ended?
The expectation within a certain framework.
Right. So you have already determined that the answer must be within this framework in a sense.
Sure.
In a sense, you already have knowledge regarding the answer. Right? There can be no question which is totally a free question. Now tell me, can who am I ever be a free question? When you are asking who am I, you already have some idea regarding who you are. When you already have some idea, then why are we just being hypocritical in asking who am I? You already know who you are. Now why are you asking who am I? Is it not more honest to firstly acknowledge what you know and think about yourself? When you already have concepts and ideas about yourself, honesty demands that you should first confront those answers, those pre-existing answers, those deeply embedded identities. It is like this, that I already have the key in my pocket. And I'm asking, where is my key? Where is my key? You already have the key in your pocket. Now why are you fooling everybody by asking where is the key? When you already have ideas about who you are, why are you asking who am I?
To become free of the grip of those ideas.
But then that freedom can come not by pretending that you don't know who you are. That freedom will come by confronting your pre-existing answers, right? So you should not begin by saying who am I. You should begin by saying I am Sam. I am Martha. I am a Brit. I am an Iranian. Should you not begin from there? How can you begin with a question?
You should ask Raman and
Why should you not ask yourself? It is your life. It is your life.
Well, as I understand it, the point of the question is not to come up with a prejudiced, preconceived answer.
The answer is there, sir. It is a fact. You won't have to come up with it.
But it's a device to
It is a device
to reduce
only,
the mind.
No, it is a device only for the one who has already gotten rid of the pre-existing answers. So this question is very good for Raman Maharshi. But is it good for you? For you, a better way is to just say, okay, I am Jack. Okay, I am Ram. Right, I am Ram. Now let me see, what does it mean to be Ram? Okay. When you already know who you are, when you already are so insistent on who you are, then why are you asking who am I? If I keep calling you, let's say Ahmed, after a while you would be irritated, won't you be? Now why would you be irritated?
Because I'm identified with another man.
So it is very clear that you are insistent on believing that you are that another name. Had you been very free about your identities, you wouldn't have been irritated on being called Ahmed.
They happen like that.
Right, so why are you asking who am I?
Well, in fact, that process I described to you was more along the lines of what you said, like putting attention on the existing identity
Yes.
and allowing it to come into awareness.
Yes. And that existing identity, is it not manifesting itself at all moments? Even when you are looking at someone or breathing, even when you are ordering a glass of tea, is that not is that existing identity not in play? It is. Unconsciously at the root, but expressing itself in the conscious domain, in the sense that you can see, in the sense that you can touch and feel. I'm Sam. Live with the absurdity of this statement. Live with all the rubbish that we carry in our minds. You must live with it. Only when you live with it do you experience its stench. Live with it. And when you would be tired of living with it, then it will drop. Keep repeating to yourself, who am I? Oh, I am the most intelligent man in the universe. And you must especially repeat it after you have committed the most gross of mistakes. Now do you see what will happen? Please understand. You can't even fetch a bowl of sugar properly. You slip, you fall, you commit some error. And when that error happens, then you must repeat to yourself that you think of yourself as the smartest man in the universe. Now that identity will fall. It will fall when confronted with the fact of one's stupidity. If I believe myself to be very smart, but my actions prove me to be an idiot, then how will my identity fall? When I juxtapose, when I put these two alongside, when I put these two opposite each other. So here is the fact. What is the fact? I can't even walk properly. And what is my imagination about myself? I am the smartest man in the universe. Now this smartness will disappear. Now you are fit to ask, who am I? Not before that.
When I look into my mind, I clearly see, not clearly, but I see clearly enough to see that I'm carrying both the identities. One that I am intelligent, the other one that I am dumb. And the facts somehow are aligned with the first kind of identity and somehow to the second kind of identity. So is it,
No, you couldn't be carrying both. It is impossible to be simultaneously situated at both ends of duality. If you are carrying both identities, then you are carrying no identity. Then you are free from both. It is possible that your identity might be that people think that I am intelligent. Now, if people think that I am intelligent, then people are on top. People may also think that you are fool. Then it is possible. Then nothing is changing. What is remaining permanent? The supremacy of people's opinions. That is possible. Or people may even be substituted by I. I think I am intelligent versus I think I am dumb. Now these two can be simultaneous. Because even in being simultaneous, there is something that is not changing. What is that? I think.
So this I think is the identity.
This I think is the smartness. I am what I think. Basically you are saying I am what I think myself to be.
The universe cannot be what it appears to be without the mind being what it is. How far do we take that? There's the obvious part of it, conventional part of it, but then we have Mahasiddhas. who can bend reality, what seems to be reality.
We all bend reality. We find the ugliest of women the most beautiful ones. Why do you need a Mahasiddha for that? Have you ever seen people crazy in love? They would be walking around with the most ordinary woman and they will claim that she is a princess or an angel. We all bend reality. Don't we all bend reality? Oh, I made a little bit of a mistake. And what have you made? The biggest of blunders.